Hello everyone, welcome to my June garden tour. This is the pollinators garden. I have a different variety of plant to attract pollinators. As you can see, there is a butterfly over there. We have some salvias, we have petunias, we have alyssum. We have different kind of flowers here to attract pollinators. We also have a kind of pollinator water feeder thing going on, and we have these beautiful planters with lantanas, and I forgot the name of those, and petunias, and it's full of flowers. Over here we have the same kind of flower. We have kind of the same flowers scattered around. If you can see over here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it flew away. Pollinators love this garden. It's very late in the afternoon, so there's not many that right now, but you can still see some of them. This is the garden shed, and over here I pretty much just save my tools. Over here I put my potting mix bags and my mulch, but I also have some daylilies here growing here, just kind of to cover, like in a mini flower bed kind of thing. And I have what's the name of that, wood pallet as a tool organizer, and kind of as a fence too. I work with whatever I have, guys. Here's some echinaceas for the pollinators as well. Okay, this is the whole vegetable garden and the chicken coop. As you can see, the vegetable garden stands after that fence over there, and then there's the fire pit. Let's start with the flower pots and the flower and the vegetable garden. Okay, so here we have different planters, like flower pots with different kind of flowers, like geraniums and verbenas and petunias and all kind of dusty miller. And we have a couple of decorations. I got that one at my favorite junkyard. I got these two planters in Facebook Marketplace, and these were some boxwood that I got last year for like $1.50. I also have some perennials. I'm just like kind of nurturing them to plant them in the ground. I also got these flower baskets. I got 4 of them, these and those over there. I got those at Lowe's for $1. I always find really good deals at Lowe's. I found this bench. It's like a cast iron bench at the side of the road. It was like a surprise that I found it. So yeah, I got those pillows at Walmart for $5 each, and these ones are recuperating. They're rescue plants, so I got them like 2 days ago, so they're doing really good. I have to trim them. I got these planters over here with red, and I also have that one over there with some binding plant. In the back of my tool shed, I used to have I used to have my composter over here, and I decided that I didn't want it there anymore, so I moved it to the food forest, to the orchard, and I put all my potted potatoes. These are all my potatoes, and since I spread all the compost over here, I didn't weed or anything. I just throw all the mulch and some bags in there. So, but I'm getting some squashes. I don't know what kind of squash it is. It's just coming up, and I don't mind. I have another one over there, and those planters over there. I made some mini flower beds over there with wood pallets that I'm not gonna use this year, but next year for sure I will. I'm just waiting for all the grass to be killed and planted next year. This is the first flower bed. Over here I have some marigolds. I also have some zucchinis, and I have zinnias. In this flower bed I also have some ground cherry. This is my first time growing ground cherries, and I just tried them the other day, and they're so delicious. I just found this obelisk at first Facebook Marketplace, so I transplanted some beans that were volunteers, but I don't think that's gonna work. Anyways, I have some cilantro, self-seeding cilantro. I used to have cilantro in this flower bed in spring. Echinacea. I'm always telling myself that I'm going to transplant it next year, and that next year never comes. Okay, this is the second flower bed. I planted earlier in the season. In this one, I planted my brassicas. In this one, I had broccoli. Oh, I love that. That's a wasp right there looking for a meal. That's what I love, planting pollinator garden. And I have some zinnias over there. I have marigold. This is an onion for seed. I really love the blooms of the onion, so that's the second year of that onion over there. After the broccoli we're done, we just have this one broccoli over here, and I'm just gonna harvest it today. Look at that. She is looking for a meal. There's not better pest control than nature. Anyways, I have zucchinis over here too. I have another kind of zucchinis. Those are, I think that's our black something zucchinis, and these are crooked neck, I think it is. I forgot. But anyways, yes, I have zinnias over there, and over here I have my cauliflowers. I don't know if you can see, but there's some cauliflowers coming up over here, and some over here. Oh yeah, there you go. I love wasp in my garden because they're looking for a meal. I'm not gonna disturb the wasp. Yep, find them. Some more cauliflowers. I don't know if you can see it over here. There somewhere. Yep. Self-seeding cilantro. That beautiful flower container flower garden arrangement. I have another container flower arrangement here between the cauliflowers and the cabbages. I don't know if you saw that video, but I planted these cabbages and the cauliflower and the broccoli at the same time at the beginning of the growing season in spring, and they're doing pretty good. They're doing amazing. I have some marigolds over there as well, and some zinnias. I don't know what happened to the zinnias because the ones that I bought at the store, they just didn't make it good. Look at that beauty. Between the cabbages and the chicken coop, I have a planter. It's like a 3 planters. It's a trio. I bought them at a garage sale for $10. All of them, the 3 of them, a couple of years ago. And I have some flowers over here. I had to divide the chicken coop pathway and the brassicas bed with some of these things because they could stomp on those. In front of the chicken coop, I have a flower bed. I had to compromise some of my garden beds. I have 2 beds over here, just like those 3 over there. So I have to, in order to put the chicken coop in there, I have to compromise them. So I did a smaller one, kind of a, oh, look at more. I think that's a great black wasp. I don't know if you can see it, guys. Let me know if you know what it is. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a bad one. I don't know. But in this one, I have zinnias. I have some. I forgot the name of this thing. I also got those ones that are smaller, and I have some zinnias and some lilies over there. But some potatoes. I planted potatoes a couple of years ago in a flower bed that was here, so I have some volunteers potatoes. When the potatoes are done, I'm gonna clean up that flower bed at the end of the season, and I'm gonna make sure that there's no more potatoes over there. I'm gonna have to dig it up. I also have a volunteer Swiss chard over there. This is a flower that I bought at Aldi's, but I don't know what it is. They had like a pack of flowers, like a garden pack for $2, and I got it, and it had that one over there, it had those, and it had those ones too, and those ones. So I don't know what they are, so I just planted them over there. Here I have 4 containers. These are fairly new. These are just like rescue plants that I bought. They were like the last ones, and I got them really cheap. And I got these not the containers. I got the containers at Fleet Farm, but I got the plant stand at my favorite junk yard, and he gave me a really good price for it. I bought a couple of things for like $20, so, and that was one of them. Here I put these bricks just to block anything that could enter the chicken coop, and I was like, let me make a planter out of them. So I planted some of those verbenas, and they're doing pretty good. I have like a pathway between that garden bed, flower bed, and the chicken coop, because over here this is the egg box for the chicken, so we can just walk without getting into the garden. Okay, this is the other part of the garden. This is the entrance. I just built this trellis, cattle panel trellis. This I bought that at a garage sale for like, I don't know, a long time ago, and I have never get myself to paint it, so I'm gonna have to fix it one of these days. Anyways, I got those 2 flower pots on Facebook Marketplace. These are scarlet red beans. I had them in flower pots, but they were growing too big, so I transplanted them in this cattle panel arc. They're doing pretty good. My pitchfork, I don't know how to say that. Anyways, over here I have a bench and a couple of flower pots. That is mint. It's really nice. And I also have a tool organizer over there made out of wood pallets. If you can see all the tools over here, yep. And I put some decorations there. It's kind of fun. Some flowers and some alyssum, more alyssums to attract hoverflies for the aphids. I have all the tomatoes over here. In these flower beds, I have about 20 tomato plants and about 20 pepper plants, different pepper plants. I have Swiss chard, I have zinnias, and I have all kind of flowers. I have, I don't know, you can see the pepper plant, pepper, tomatoes in the back, Swiss chard. I have a few flower containers and they're doing pretty good. As you can see, zinnias, tomatoes, peppers, tomatoes, marigolds, more peppers, tomatoes, zinnias, marigolds, and oh, look at that, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Where are you? I cannot see it. You can see that. Oh, it flew away. That's a dragonfly. Yes, you want dragonflies in your garden, guys. Anyways, I have some snacking peppers. I don't know if you can see them. In there, they're really good. And tomatoes. This mini flower bed, this is a 4x4 flower bed. It has flowers, and that used to be a fountain, but I got tired of cleaning it, so I just planted some flowers. We used to have over here Chinese cabbages and Swiss chard and bok choy over here, and that went to bolt. We harvest all of them, and the one that not, we gave it to the chickens. And now we have zucchinis here, another kind of zucchinis, and more flowers, and garlic, and more Swiss chard. In the middle, I make some flower beds. These are pallets that I got for free. I don't have a lot of space, so I have to maximize, and this pathway was way too big, so I just put some flower beds in. And it's working pretty good. Over here I have more zinnias, more verbenas, and I also have yellow tomatoes. These are all yellow tomatoes. That one is a yellow pear tomato. This one is a sunset cherry tomato, and that one is a, I forgot the name of that one, golden jubilee, I think it is, that tomato. And more peppers, and more flowers, more flowers. I love the combination of vegetables and flowers. I'm gonna show you really quick, like a kind of a whole view. And this is the opposite view of the garden. Okay, so continuing with the tour, this is a lemongrass. I love lemongrass. These are zinnias and peppers together. Another flower bed, or a bed made out of wood pallet. I have to put more dirt on it, so I just planted like a sucker from the tomato. I think it's Roma tomato, and some flowers over there. It's barely new. I have some rescue plants, if you will. I got these from the store. They were like just about almost dead, so I rescued them and I just planted them over there. I grew these marigolds from seeds. They were in this pot, but they became way too small for them, so I just went to the Dollar Tree, got one of those baskets, and just planted them. And this is the fire pit. It's just kind of messy, but you know, it works. I'm gonna give you another view of the garden. Just